If you ever felt overwhelmed by the overall world of email automation or feel like you need to be a pro expert in coding, don't worry because I got you covered. In this video, I'm teaching you how to create your first ever email automation without any coding required, meaning you don't need to be a whole mathematician, you don't need to be Tony Stark. All you have to do is stick to the end of the video and learn something new. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe to Built by Emails, the channel where we help businesses scale to big numbers through email automation, email marketing, because the ROI on email marketing is incredibly insane. And yeah, let's stop talking and let's get to the video. Boom. What is an email automation sequence? It's a series of pre-written emails that are automatically sent to your subscribers based on triggers, like when they sign up for your list or take a certain action. Automation helps save time and build strong relationship with your audience over time, unlike the algorithm, which can completely cut your connections with your audience just like that from an algorithm change. So how do we start with this overall world of email automation? First, you have to choose an email automation tool, which is very vital because choosing the wrong tool can literally ruin your whole entire business. Learn from me and my experiences. So let's get to it. To build an email sequence without coding, you'll need the right tool. Most popular platforms like GetResponse, MailChimp, Aweber, or System.io offer drag and drop automation builders. Pick one that fits your budget and needs. No coding skills are necessary for that, but there are settings where you can switch from coding or just the basic editing, drag and drop. In case you want to get Tony Stark advanced, plan your email sequence. You cannot just dive into swimming without planning where you gotta go. You gotta plan where you're going to have an effective email sequence. Email 1, you can send a welcome and introduction. Tell them who you are, what your vision, your goal is to help them. Don't let it be about you. Tell them about how their life is gonna change with your emails. Email number 2, share your story or offer valuable tips. When you offer valuable tips consistently, it really builds this connection, like, wow, this person really cares for me, like I love this person. But in order for the person to really, in order for the subscriber to really feel a big genuine connection through your valuable tips you offer, you have to know and understand their pain points and deliver them effectively. Email number 3, introduce your product or service. This is when you've already sent valuable tips, introduced yourself, and they have a familiarity of who you are, and now you can squeeze in a little offer on there, a soft CTA, not a hard CTA, because you've already built this credibility of trust through constantly giving out free things, free valuable tips. Email number 4, follow up or a feedback request on the product and how they're feeling about their emails, to see what you can improve in your overall email automation sequence. Why is my thing so dark, bro? I look like I'm in a cave. Hold on. Perfect. The next step, setting up your automation step by step. Step 1, create a new automation workflow or funnel in your chosen tool. Step 2, set the trigger, like when someone subscribes to the list, meaning that when someone subscribes, goes to your landing page, enters their email and clicks let's get started, subscribe button, and that's sent to your automation, which is basically a trigger that, okay, whoever subscribes to my landing page will be sent to this specific automation where I sent emails about how to make your dog less aggressive or something like that. Step 3, add your emails in order with delays between them. For example, having one email on Monday and put 2 days between them. Another one comes on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday. I'm sorry, I don't know how to count days or whatever. But yeah, just having days between them, because some people really make a mistake by just throwing emails. They forget about, oh, I have to have days between them. They think that people are just okay with having 500 emails thrown at them at once. You gotta make it have space between them to create room for breathing for the overall subscriber, your email subscriber. Number 4, customize each email's content with your message. You know, your email has to be very genuine and not like robotic, so just make sure it's very good on that. So activate the automation and test it by subscribing yourself. You gotta really test it before you launch it, because people have trust me, there's a lot of mistakes when throwing your email automation. Just like there's a lot that you don't know about. So I recommend before you launch your automation that you created with all the emails and days and triggers, make sure you test it. Use your own email, see if whether the welcome email sends, see if there's no errors, because some automation tools can literally come and just the image is not there, everything is glitched up. Trust me, you gotta know if your automation tool is legit to save you from what's that word called, bad reputation. Because when you have a bad reputation, people fear even trying to sign up, because they know that you provide one of the worst services because of your automation tool. So here are the tips for an effective email automation. Keep your emails conversational and personal. Use clear call to actions. Segment your list later for better targeting, because when you segment your list, you're basically knowing your customers, what they are, what they like, and just sending emails catered to their favorites so that it can be an overall enjoyable experience. I could be a customer and maybe for example, you send a quiz of what do I like. It could be Nike, Adidas. I say Nike, and there's a setting where it sends me to the Nike automation. I just strictly get automations emails, for just Nike. For those who are beginners, I know this sounds very complicated. I'm gonna address this later on in the channel about the overall world of segmentation, but let's just move on. And yeah, test and optimize your content over time. So yeah, that's it for automation. It's really that easy. I'm sorry whoever found this video disappointing that it's not that long, because it could have been long if I was addressing an automation tool. Then I would have got in detail of how to set a trigger, how to get there, I would have got in detail, but I'm not doing a tutorial in any automation tool. But overall, enough talking. Whoever found this video helpful, please leave a like and a comment and a subscribe. Join Built by Amos, because this is where we help businesses truly reach their full potential. Because if your business runs off social media, it's not a good idea. Social media can change the algorithm like that, and you have no control of what reach you can get out there. So enough talking. Hope you had a nice one. Peace out.
Bye. Have a great time.